my video. This is going to be high-end blushes, and grab some popcorn. It's gonna be a long one because I have a bunch of high-end blushes, and we're gonna start with cream since I already have them out here. We're gonna go through, see what I'm gonna keep, what I'm gonna get rid of. I got rid of quite a few in my drugstore video, and so let's get started here and see what stays and what goes. Let's start with these Makeup Forever cream blushes. This is in the shade 410. These cream blushes are amazing if you have not tried them yet. They literally feel like a second skin. This is a beautiful coral color, and I'm keeping it. I love it. It's fantastic. This next one is in the color 220. This one's probably my favorite. It's a dusty mid-tone, like rosy brown. So that one is 220, and it is definitely staying. All right, this next shade is 210, and this is a nice mid-tone pink shade. Keeping that one. Like I said, these are like my favorite cream blushes. So all of these are staying. I have 3 Stila blushes. These are also staying. This is in the color Fuchsia. These can be used on lips or cheeks. And this is a beautiful mid-tone pink. I absolutely adore this one. Fuchsia, staying. This is Lillium. This is definitely staying. These are sometimes on Haute Look too at like a serious discount. Gosh, isn't that so pretty? Lillium, and this one is Posey, and I've actually worn this one a ton. Again, really pretty, kind of more browny rosy tone. You'll see a theme. These are like my favorite kind of shades. So these are all staying. I have one Nars one in Cactus Flower. This is limited edition, or discontinued, I think. I'm keeping this. I don't wear it very often, but it's seriously the prettiest, like reddish orange cheek. It blends out beautifully with the Beauty Blender, so that is for sure staying. That's Cactus Flower. Next is an IT Cosmetics one. This is in the color Je ne sais quoi. It's supposed to, I think, change depending on your skin tone. It's going to look a little bit different on everyone. It's actually a really nice cream blush, and I like the pink tone, so I will keep that because I haven't had a lot of time to play with it. There is a Tarte blush. This is in the shade Achiote. I don't know how to pronounce that, but we're just gonna like swatch it anyways. This is a really pretty peach color. I'm not a huge fan of, it's a little bit more like a wet formula, so I think I'm going to pass this on because I just don't ever wear it. It's a little bit too wet for my liking. I like something that is more of like a cream to powder finish, so I'm going to pass that one along. Here are some Jouer cream blushes. These are called Tints. This one is in Bear, this one is in Honeysuckle, and this one is in Fawn. Now I think you can use these on your eyes or your cheeks. I've actually never really used these before. I really like that first one. I like this first one. These two, I don't know. I think I have something similar. So I think I have something similar to this one too. I think I'm just going to pass all 3 of these along because I just have never reached for them, and I don't think I've ever used them. So we're going to pass these babies on. Next is a Mally Cream blush in the color Pink Perfection. And I think I can get it open. My hands are slippery here. There we go. This is a really pretty peachy pink color, and I actually like the formula of this one. Actually, do I? I don't know. I think it's a little dried out, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just toss this one because I don't feel like, I think that it's gone bad. It's just not doing much on my hand. So we're gonna toss this one in Pink Perfection. I usually like these, but I have a highlight that I really like from her. I'm gonna throw this one in the garbage though because I think it's just all dried out. So that one's gonna go. Next I have a Girlactic one. This is in the color Coral, and I think I got this in like a FabFitFun box or maybe a BoxyCharm box. And this is pretty. I just have a lot of coral blushes, so I think I'm gonna pass this one on. I've just never reached for it. And it's not a color that I'd wear often enough to need multiple cream blushes in this shade. Next is a Tom Ford one. This one's a new one. This is in Pink Sand, and the packaging is just beautiful. Honestly, it's kind of why I bought it. I think I can get it open. Super beautiful. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous pink, and I'm keeping it. I love it, and I can't wait to wear this more. So keeping that one. Next is another Tarte one. This is in the color Flush. It's one of their like cheek stains. I've just never really worn these very often, so I think I'm gonna pass that on. I've never worn it. I think I've only ever swatched it, so I think I'm gonna get rid of that one. Is the Stila Aqua blush in Water Blossom, and I for some reason thought this was going to be more lavendery, but it's like quite pink. It's really pretty though. It's a very, very light stain. I actually haven't even had a chance to wear this yet, so I'm gonna keep it and play with it and see how I like it. But I'm not sure I would buy any more of these, just because, as you can see, they're like not super pigmented. So I'm gonna keep it, and if you guys have this, let me know how you apply it and how you like it. The next is a Josie Maran Coconut Water Cheek Color in the shade Pink Escape. Another one I have not played with yet. It's like kind of this jelly, almost feels like a chapstick formula. And it's just a really light flush to the cheeks. I'm gonna keep this and play with it and see how I like it. It might be good for one of those like more light natural makeup days, so I'll see how I like it. Again, if you have this, let me know your thoughts on it. The last two are from Becca. This is one of their beach tints in the color Grapefruit. And let's see here. I don't think I've ever used this before. Well, that's a really pretty like light peach color. I'll keep that. I haven't played with it yet. So, and this is one of their souffles in, what color are you in? Guava Moonstone. And that's just really pretty. So I'm gonna keep that one too. So not too bad on the cream blushes. I'm getting rid of 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm tossing this Mally one. So not too shabby on the cream blushes. Now let's move to powder blushes. These are the Urban Decay blushes. They're 8-hour blushes. I'm gonna see which ones I'm gonna keep because obviously I don't wear all of these colors. So this first one is in Indecent. This is a beautiful, just light peach color. I really like this one, so I'm gonna keep that one. This next one is in the color Kinky. These names are just ridiculous. This one's more of an orangey. Oh, that's really pretty too. It's more of a shimmery orange, so I'll keep that one. This might be not successful. This one's Rapture. This one's one of my favorites, so I'm definitely keeping that one. It's a really pretty dirty plum color. Oh, it's so pretty. This one is in Quiver. I think this one's broken. Nope, it's a different one that's broken. This is like a bright red, like magenta red. And honestly, I don't wear this color very often, so I probably will get rid of this one because that's just a little too bright for me. So this one I'm gonna pass on. This one is in Bittersweet. And this one's obviously one I won't wear very often, but I think it's really cool, so I'm gonna keep that one. This one is in Bang, and I think this is the broken one. Yeah, it's got a little crack on it. This one is a bright orange. Again, don't wear that color very often, so I think I'm gonna pass this baby along. This one is in Score. This one I really like. It's just a light peachy pink color, very wearable. So I will keep that one. And this last one is in Quicky, which is a magenta pink. And where am I gonna swatch you? I'll keep this one because I feel like this blends out and shears out a bit, so I will keep that one. But I am getting rid of 2 of them, so not too shabby. All right, next I have 2 Kat Von D blushes. This is in the shade Por Vida. I honestly don't reach for these very often, and I don't know why. This is a beautiful kind of corally pink. It's really pretty, but I just don't wear it, so I think I'm gonna pass it on. It's a little bit neon for me, so I'll pass that baby on. This one is in the color Wish, and this is a really pretty, just more neutral, almost like a golden color. It's really pretty, but honestly, I just don't wear it. I bought these a while ago. Actually, I think I bought these with Sam when her and I went to Reno. Really pretty, just don't ever wear them, so I think those ones I will sell in a blog sale. We have some Nars blushes. I have a few. Nars are becoming one of my favorite. This first one is in Impassioned. This is a go-to blush for me. I love it. It's a really light pink color. It looks better on with a brush than it does finger swatching it, but it's a really beautiful kind of mid-tone light dusty pink. So keeping that. This one is in Luster. I got this off of Glambot. I love Glambot. I've done quite a few videos with them and quite a few hauls. This is like a kind of like a dusty like a golden coppery color. Looks pretty on the cheeks, better with a brush. So I'm keeping Luster. I'm honestly not getting rid of any of these. This is Lovejoy. This is a darker, kind of dirty brown. I heard about this from Natalie, Flower Bomb 31. Keeping that. This next one is in Doucier or Doucer. Again, another dusty, rosy color that doesn't swatch well at the finger, but looks great on the cheeks. Keeping that. It's one of my Holy Grail blushes. And the last one is in Sin, another Holy Grail blush for me. It's a kind of plummy mauve color that I love. So I'm keeping all of these Nars blushes. They are not going anywhere. Next, I have two Bobbi Brown blushes. This one is in pale pink. It's definitely not a pale pink. It's a kind of brighter baby pink. I heard about this from Michelle Money, the MM&L show. I don't think they do videos very often anymore, but really beautiful. This one's a newer blush that I just picked up this last week in Desert Rose. I absolutely adore it. It's the perfect mauve toned blush. Looks better on your cheeks than it does swatch. So keeping both of those. Two Chanel blushes. This first one is in the color Accent, and it's a really pretty dusty brown. I mean, that's really what it is. It's actually really pretty. You can kind of use this as like a contouring blush. I don't know if it was limited edition. And the other color I have is in Tumult. I think Tumulte. I have no idea. Nor do I obviously know how to open these. Let's open it from the right end. This is a brighter kind of pinky color. It's really pretty actually. I think I might have another Chanel blush hidden somewhere, but I'm gonna keep that too because I do like that pink. I have another little Nars blush here. This is a little sample. This is in Goulet. This came with, oh, that's really pretty. I haven't worn this yet. This was, I think, what you get for being VIB Rouge again, so that's staying. And this was a gift from my friend Laura, Mrs. Lola Lynn. This is in the color Ravish, and it's a really beautiful kind of like burnt bronze color. Super pretty, so I'm keeping that. I have this Givenchy blush that I bought. This is in the color Le Prism Blush number 21, Inspiration Rose. And I'm like on the fence about how I feel about these. It actually looks really pretty on the cheeks, but when you swatch it, like look how light that is. But for some reason, like when I blend it onto my cheeks, it's a really pretty like light rose color. But so this is okay. I'll keep it because it was expensive. And I do like using it as a blush topper, but I probably wouldn't recommend buying this one. I have two IT Cosmetics blushes. This one is in Je ne sais quoi. This is a powder version of it, and it's an ombre blush, and it's a really beautiful coral. Love this, keeping that. And then this is their Bye Bye Pores blush in Naturally Pretty, and this is really pretty. It's a light peach. I think this is a super flattering color. It might be pulling a little bit darker because my hand might be a little bit wet, but I'm gonna keep that one as well. Two Clinique blushes. This one is in the color Aglow. And this is a really pretty light peach color. Almost has like a little bit of like shimmer and brown in it. So it's a really pretty blush topper. And then this is new. This is in their Sculpting Cheek Contouring Palette in Defining Berries. I've never heard anyone talk about this. I actually found it at a CCO, but they do sell it at like Macy's and stuff. And this is a beautiful, you can wear them all separate, or when you blend them together, it's a really, really pretty, like look how beautiful that dusty pink is. So obviously keeping this, it's new and I love it. I have three of these Balm In Stains. Now I was super excited when I got them. I think I bought a couple of them off Haute Look. But the colors I have are Lace, which is this bright pink, which I'm actually not going to swatch these because they will stain my hands. I'm going to pass this on because I just don't wear this pink very often. I have the color Argyle, which is a really pretty light pink. I'm also going to pass this one on. The last one is in Houndstooth, which I'm going to keep because I really like this kind of plummy mauve color. So I will keep that one, but I'll pass on the other two. I have a Bare Minerals blush in the Aphrodisiac, and it's a really gorgeous light peach. I really like the Bare Minerals blushes, so I'm going to keep this because I actually really like that one. I have a Lancome blush in Love, and it's like a bright pink and a coral, And I'm actually gonna pass this on. I've had it for a really long time and I just don't ever reach for it. And then you could blend the colors together and you get a really pretty like peachy color. Again, another blush that works better when you use a brush, but I'm going to pass that one on. It was limited edition, so I'm gonna sell that one on a blog sell. I have a ton of Illamasqua blushes. I am a huge fan. I'm super bummed that Sephora doesn't sell Illamasqua anymore because they're so pretty. But I have quite a few. I don't think I'm parting with any of them, but I'll show you what I do have. This is Tremble. It's a really gorgeous, light, peachy coral color. Like, look at that. Super pigmented. I mean, these are amazing. So this is Tremble. Keeping that. It's not going anywhere. Their cream blushes are amazing. This is in the color Promise. And it's a really beautiful light pink. I also have this color in Hussy, which is a powder blush. This is a little bit of a brighter coral color. These just seriously blend so amazing. This is another cream blush. This is in the color Laid. Oh, they're seriously the best cream blush. Look at that color. Oh, it's so pretty. Staying. Thrust. And this one is kind of like, well, it's a purple, but it's almost like the powder version of this shade here. Laid. So this is Thrust. Don't know why the names have to be so sexual all the time. This one is in Nymph, and I love this one. It's a light pink. Oh, you guys, look at that. Oh, it's just so creamy. This one is one of my favorites. This one is in Naked Rose. It's probably my most worn, and it's just a really nice neutral pink. Oh, I'm gonna pull that out. I want to wear that. I want it on my face right now. And then Katie is one of my favorites as well. It's a very, very light pink, and it just looks so pretty on the cheeks. Oh my gosh. So that's Katie. And then this last one is in Chaste, and that's just a really nice mid-tone pink color right there. So these Illamasqua blushes are amazing. If you can get your hands on them, I highly recommend them. I'm never parting with them because they're seriously some of my all-time favorite blushes. All right, we have a ton of Tarte blushes. When these were all the rage, I purchased a ton of them. So I have a lot of the full-sized ones. I don't think I have the shades here because I depotted them. They're like the easiest blushes to depot. You just stick a pin through the bottom. So I have quite a few. This one's Exposed. It's one of my favorite. I think this one's Buff. I don't know the names, but these are all the ones that I have. I'm keeping all of these as well as the other ones that I have here. And then I do have some Inglot blushes in here, but I'm keeping all of these full-size Tarte blushes. And these little ones, these were like limited edition ones. This one is in the color Stellar. This is a really pretty kind of bronzer type shade. I love these blushes. I need to use them more often because I haven't used them in a long time. But they did come out with this like fantastic gift set years ago. This is in the color Adventurous, which is a shimmery, what is this? Let's see, do I want to keep you? Yeah, this is like a shimmery rose. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, definitely need to pull that one out. This is in the color Fantastic, which is a light pink. This is super pretty, but I think I'm gonna pass this on because it kind of reminds me of the Illamasqua blushes that I have. So I'm gonna pass on this color Fantastic. I'll probably sell that in a blog sell. We have the color Glisten. I'm gonna pass this one on. It's a very shimmery, kind of like Nars Orgasm. I'll swatch it for you really quickly. It's just a really pretty shimmery orgasm type color. This is in the color Angelic. This is almost like a highlighter shade actually. I tried to depot this and I couldn't get it. It's like a really pretty golden highlight. I'm gonna pass this on because I have a ton of highlighters that I'll get to in a different video. This one is in the color Thankful, which is a really pretty peachy pink. I'm gonna pass this on. I just have so many colors like that. This is in the color Magic, which, let's swatch you. Yeah, this is pretty. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep that. That's a really beautiful color. That one's Magic. This is in the color Splendor. And this one is like a shimmery, probably similar to, let's see. Oh, that's really pretty. Just a shimmery peachy pink. I'm gonna pass that on. Just have a lot of colors like that. And then this one is in True Love, which, let's see what you look like. Oh, that's pretty. I'll keep that one. See, to pop these out, you just stick a pin through this little hole right here, or like a paper clip, and it will pop out the pan. So I will keep that one. So I'm keeping these 4 and I'm passing on these 5. So way to go, Cass. You're doing good today. Next, I have this Lorac blush in the color Exposed. And I remember hearing Sam Sherman talk about this color all the time when I first started watching her. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous shimmery blush. They're called satin, baked matte satin blushes. There's nothing matte or satin about that. It's very shimmery, but it's really pretty. So I'm gonna keep that. From Beneco's, it's a natural cosmetic line, and it's in the shade, what color are you? Mallow Rose. This is so pretty. It's one of my favorite like dusty mauve colors. So I'm gonna keep that. This is a little Smashbox duo in Blush, Soft Light, and Passion Shimmer. So you have this beautiful like dusty pink, and then you have a gorgeous highlight. I'm keeping both of these. I got this off Glambot, and it's like stunning. So you're staying with me, sweet little Smashbox. All right, this is a Benefit Box Blush in Dallas. I think I got this actually from Laura for Christmas or my birthday. It's a really cool like brownie nude color. I'm gonna keep that. I actually really like this blush. I have Hervana, which I'm keeping. This is Cabana Boy by The Balm. And then I don't remember what these ones are, but they're the other Balm ones. I'm gonna keep that. I have a couple of these Rouge Bunny Rouge blushes. This is a gorgeous like peachy pink in Ophelia or Orphaline. I have no idea. Gorgeous coral. Oh, that's so pretty. I think I'll keep that one. I'm definitely keeping this one, which is in Gracilis, I think. And this one is, again, you guys, this is like my favorite color. I will justify having 40,000 blushes in this shade. So I'm gonna keep that. I think I'm gonna, I don't know. I don't know if I should pass on this one. Okay, I'm gonna keep it for now and think about it. Okay, I have a Josie Maran blush, or Maran. This is in the shade Blossom. I don't even know if they make these anymore. It's a really light neutral color. It's got a pretty shimmer to it. This might be a good blush topper. I don't know if it has like a ton of color, so I'm gonna play with this and see if it's a good one to kind of tone down some brighter blushes. 2 Jouer blushes. This is in the color Peach Bouquet, and it's a gorgeous peach color. Yeah, that's really pretty. I just never reach for these. I should. That's a gorgeous like satiny peach. And then this is in the color Bloom, and this is more of a nude peach. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I'm gonna keep both of these. I've never worn them, but I think I'll play with them because I'm rediscovering all these beautiful blushes. Okay, I have 2 of these Clinique Pops. I'm gonna keep both of these. This one is in Plum Pop. To me, it's a little bit more of like a pinky color. It's not super plummy, but it's beautiful. And this one's Pansy Pop, and I like this one a lot. It's like a light lavender shade, so I'm gonna keep both of these. I have 2 of these Lorac blushes. This one is in Plum Passion, and it's a beautiful plum. I'm actually gonna pass this on only because I have the Urban Decay one that's kind of like this. So I'm gonna pass that on. And then I have Ruby Rouge, which, oh, this is pretty. That's more of like a reddish color, but I'm gonna pass that one on too. So passing both these Lorac ones on. I have a Too Faced one in Justify Your Love, and this is a really pretty, just plain like neutral pink. Okay, that got crumbly. I think I pressed a little too hard on that one, but really pretty. I'm gonna keep that one as well. I have 3 Charlotte Tilbury blushes. I'm keeping all of these. This one is in First Love. These were from Laura. This is one of my favorites. It's a beautiful, like very neutral, kind of peachy brown. This one is in Love Glow, and this one is a really gorgeous peachy pink. And then this is my newest one that I just bought, and this one's Sex on Fire. And it's just a nice kind of more rosy brown. These don't swatch very great, hand swatches, but they look really pretty on the cheek, so I'm gonna keep those. I don't know if there's gonna be much purging on this portion. These are the Hourglass Ambient blushes. This one's in Ethereal Glow. It's a gorgeous light pink, but this honestly could go for like setting your under eyes. It's not really much of a blush, but I'm gonna keep that. This one is in Mood Exposure, which is probably my favorite out of the two. This one's more of a, obviously, mauve-y, rosy brown, my favorite color. Now, I don't know if they have these anymore, like they were pulled off the Sephora website. I don't know if they're back. They're the Kat Von D blushes. This one is in Piaf and Poe. I'm probably saying that wrong. But you have two different blushes, and then you can obviously mix them together. These are okay, honestly. They're not super pigmented. I don't know if they just got really bad ratings, and that's why they pulled them off, but they're okay. This is, I mean, I wasn't totally thrilled about them. And then the other color I got is Bonnie and Clyde, and it is a purple and a light pink. Again, they're okay. Not super pigmented, not blown away by them, honestly. So I'll keep them, but I probably wouldn't buy any more of these unless they reformulated them. I have these Estee Edit blushes that I got, and I'm so excited because I really like them. This is a really gorgeous, rosy, pinky brown. This is in First Love. It's stunning. It like literally is just the perfect natural rosy brown color. I just love it. There's not much more to say about it. This is in Koi Coral. It's a gorgeous coral color. These are super wearable. They're not too bright. Again, some of these blushes aren't going to swatch amazingly, but this one is in Pur Pink, and this one's like a warm pink shade. I know that the swatches are not fantastic, so I apologize. This I'm also keeping. This is a Tarte blush in Pink Bronze. I love this. It gives that really gorgeous rosy brown to the cheeks, and I just think it's so, so pretty. So I love using that as a blush. I'm keeping that. I have some of these Lorac new, these are their new blushes. This is in the color Aurora, and I love it, and it's staying. Again, mauve color, you guys see a theme here. I also have Chroma. These are so pigmented, like honestly so pigmented. So Chroma is a little bit more purple. This one's a little bit more of a brownie rosy color. And then I also have Vivid, which is a pink, and it's beautiful. These are so beautiful. I highly recommend checking out these Lorac blushes. I don't like their pro ones as much as I like these blendable ones. Next, we're gonna get to some cargo blushes. I have quite a few, and honestly, I don't think I've ever used these. So this one is Tonga, and it's really pretty. It's just a really neutral, why am I not wearing Tonga? Do you see that? That's so pretty. I'm gonna pull that one out to wear. It's called Topeka, and this one is like a lighter, oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Why, you guys, why am I not wearing these? Look at this. It's just like a beautiful, like kind of satin shimmery bronze. That's so stunning. So that's Topeka. I'll keep that. This one is in Louisiana. This one's a little more shimmery. I wonder if this is more of like a highlight. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, I think I'm gonna move this to my highlight drawer because that definitely is more of a highlight. And then this one is Bali, which is a gorgeous pink. Okay, that's really pretty. Yeah, I mean, these are all really gorgeous. Why am I not using these? Okay, and I think this was an eyeshadow in Pasadena, but I thought it was a pretty blush color, so I stuck it in my blushes. And it's just beautiful. Do you see that? It's like got a nice satin finish. So I'm gonna keep that. I guess I'm not getting rid of any of my cargo stuff. I think next are Becca blushes, and I know that I'm keeping all of these, but I'll show you the colors anyways. This is in Dahlia, I think, yeah. These are their new luminous blushes. I posted pictures of this on my Snapchat, but I will do quick swatches for you. This is Dahlia. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's honestly too dark for my skin tone, but I might use it as a blush because it's so pretty. Very, very pigmented. So that one's Dahlia. Keeping, probably using it as eyeshadow. This is Camellia or Camilla, and it's a beautiful, just peachy pink color. So keeping that one. This is Blushed Copper, and it's, oh my gosh, this is another one that'd be a beautiful eyeshadow. Look at that. They're just so incredibly pigmented. This is Snapdragon. This one has a little bit more of that coral tones to it. A little less pink, a little bit more coral. So that one's Snapdragon. This one is Foxglove. This one's definitely more of like a Kinky purple tone, so that's Foxglove. And then you have Tiger Lily, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous orange. So there's Tiger Lily. From their original blush collection, this one is in Songbird, and it's a really pretty, oh gosh, isn't that beautiful? It's like a burnt orange. Oh, it's stunning. This one is in Gypsy, which is probably one of my most used. Isn't that so gorgeous? It's like a light lilac ballerina pink. And then Wild Honey, which is a more brownie, kind of tan peach color. So pretty. This is a Too Faced blush in the color Candy Glow. And this is a really gorgeous, just light shimmery pink that I'm keeping because I think it's gorgeous. I have a couple blush palettes. This is the Nars blush palette in adult content. Honestly, this color is really pretty, but I think I'm going to try to sell this because I just don't ever use it. So we're going to try to sell that one. This one is in Foreplay, and again, that's the color Orgasm, I think, and I think these are the shades that make up Orgasm. I think I'm going to pass that one along as well. And then I have a Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in the color Lilac Rose, I think. And this is a beautiful, like, shimmery pink. I keep going back and forth whether I put this in the highlight or the blush section. I just don't really know. But I'll keep that because I think it's really pretty. And then I have a Trina Tarantino palette. You can get these off HauteLook as well. And I'm going to keep this because I actually really love these three blushes here. I don't use that one very much, but these three are beautiful. That is my blush collection. There are a lot of blushes. I did pretty good though. Let's see how many I got rid of. Let me put these away and we'll see how many I got rid of. Pretty good on getting rid of blushes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 blushes. That's just my high-end blushes. It doesn't count what I got rid of in my drugstore blushes. So make sure you follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, because I'm going to be selling these in a blog sale. So if you're interested, make sure you stay tuned so you can get your hands on these. But that's pretty good, 22 blushes. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next declutter video. Bye!